Sometimes, love doesn't die because of betrayal. It dies because one person got tired of waiting for the future you promised. This is the story of a girl who couldn't wait and a man who finally became everything she prayed for, but too late. They started like every young partner's dreams, laughter and promises whispered under moonlight. She loved him with all her heart. Even when things were hard, she stayed. No gifts, no fancy dates, no flashy life, just love, raw and real. He would always say, "One day, everything will be fine," and she believed him. But the world has a way of whispering into peace. Her friends told her love without money is foolish. You're too fine to suffer with a man. Other girls are flying to Dubai, and you're here washing plates with hope. And men like this will make it tomorrow and still dump you. At first, she ignored them. But words have power. They started eating deep into her heart until she began to see her man as a burden instead of a blessing. One evening, she snapped, tears in her eyes. She said, "I've tried for you. I cook, I clean, I pray. And what do I get in return? You can't even buy me a wig." He wanted to speak to remind her of the nights he went hungry just so she could eat. But what could he say? He didn't have the money. And in a world where love is weighed by what you can offer, his love suddenly became too small. She said she needed a break, but that break broke him completely. Days turned into weeks. Weeks became months. He stopped picking calls. He stopped talking. He just walked sunrise to sunset. Some nights, he slept hungry. Other nights, he prayed with tears. He didn't hate her. He just didn't know how to stop loving her. Life wasn't easy, but God was listening. Slowly, things started changing. The boy with torn slippers now wore suits. The man who used to trek now drove his own car. The same man she left finally made it. Months later, she saw him again. Success had changed his clothes, but not his heart. And when he saw her, the memories came rushing back. The laughter, the struggle, the goodbye. "You left me. You didn't even call. You wanted me to go, right?" she said. He looked at her, not with anger, but with pain. "You said you needed a break," he replied softly. "I thought you wanted to heal, not to leave." Silence. You could hear the sound of two hearts breaking all over again. She said, "I just wanted us to be happy." He whispered, "We could have been if you had waited." As she walked away, tears rolled down his face. Because sometimes love doesn't end. It just runs out of time. He still loves her, but now she's just a memory of what could have been. Sometimes love doesn't die because two hearts stopped beating for each other. It dies because one person got tired of waiting for tomorrow to be better. He finally made it, the man she once believed in. But the truth is, the success he prayed for wasn't the same without the woman who once prayed beside him. She left when he had nothing, and he found everything when she was gone. Maybe if she stayed, things would be different. Maybe if he had more, she would have waited. Or maybe some stories are meant to teach us that timing can destroy what love tried to build. This is the world we live in today, where patience fades, loyalty is tested, and love often loses to comfort. What if she stayed? Would love still have a home? If you were in his shoes, would you take her back? Think about it.